So. Man, I'm late. Not way too late, but a bit late. That's fine. That's all good. We have some things to do. That's, you know. Yeah, right. ACC. ACC in Steam VR mode. Launch. Oh, I forgot to copy the password like an idiot. Right. Also, I think my overlay has shifted even further to the right. I might need to correct that. Password. I've closed that tab with the weather prediction in it. But yeah, it's not a high chance for rain, but there is a chance for rain. Do I have to respect spelling? Well, I spelled it correctly, so I don't know if I need to, but well, it works. I don't know how I found the server last time around. Motherfucker! I'm like, well, I mean, the rain chance is not actually that high. The rain chance. Let me run the math again, because this is getting a bit silly, considering dear. We're not calculator. Oh, it actually has the... No, those aren't the correct values. It has remembered that I wanted Sunday. 26 degrees, I think it was. The weather, yeah, 26, free randomness, 0 free cloud. No, I don't want a cough attack, please. And 005 rain. And also Sunday is race. So for the Sunday there is about a 10% chance for actually having a rain race. And 90% that is completely dry. One of these chances is like, and I'm pretty sure the other days aren't that much different. Because this is Friday practice, Saturday qualifying, and then oh great, we're gonna cough. It's back. This is back again. Shady's back, tell her friend. Guess who's back, guess who's back, guess who's back, guess who's back. So. Yeah. So out of all 3 sessions, 95% of them will become just completely dry. So we can be pretty sure that we're gonna have a dry race at this rate for just like chance, just odds being in more in our favor in a sense. Well then, but still, we should probably get some track time. Well, that's not the correct character, so you do the swap. Who do I have here actually tonight? Dixon, Shahabi was the guy who was 50 and 5 and 52 cars. I mean, I can just go off the car number if I want to research people really. In the standings. Where they're standing. Standings? Oh, the standings don't include your car number. Oh, that's fucking great. Broken Bones team. That doesn't seem to be, I don't know. Connexus? Nope. Not one of the top drivers. 4-pin skip on the other Connexus car. Ah, there, actually. Connexus 1 is Shahabi. Alex Shahabi. Yeah, they're not that far off me. And they were, I think, Polestar the last time by. In Misano, so. And the Alpine is pretty damn good on this circuit. Alpine is a pretty good car. Battenberg up there. Montero up here. Who's this Dixon guy? Let's just briefly check. Yeah, we don't get team names here either. We just get told that Seville is his teammate. Yeah, Montero, who are in P2 in the championship. I'm pretty sure this guy is driving on dry tires. He's trying out the dries in these conditions. Fair play to him. A lot of people obviously haven't put laps in yet. Well, we do have a wet set actually for this specific track. Well, I'm not sure how much the wet setup differentiates from the dry. Let me check what else is different on this compared to the 1A set. Pressure seems to be different. Brake power seems to be different. That's about it. I didn't change much on my wet setup. So yeah, let's just go out on the wet set. See how that one copes with these conditions. Still, who's this Dixon? And Seville. The 52 car. Events. This one. Teams. Yeah, Pole Sim Sport actually. Oh! Oh, I think they were the race winners of race 1. They just didn't attend race 2. So that is spicy. Just the guys that missed race 2. Pretty damn sure. Pulse. Yeah, Pulse Sim Sport, race 1 winners. They missed race 2. So those guys are back. Which makes Dixon and Seville quite someone who to take seriously. I mean, we're gonna not particularly play at the front here tonight anyway. Just, we have gone actually to damp conditions. I could drive out with dry tires at that point. Try my way around. Dry tires just with a lot more pressure, I would say. So, let's try some driving, shall we? Rain light, windscreen wiper, and pit limiter engaging. Yeah, it's not like the tire pressures are gonna come up anytime soon. Because in these conditions, you ain't getting any further grip anytime soon. Next 10 minutes, the rain will stop actually, completely. And actually, it won't stop in the next 10 minutes. It will weaken even further than what it has done already. Around light rain only. In 30 minutes, it will be completely dry. Classic car dilemma of the windscreen wiper is running too fast for how little rain is coming down, but off is way too slow.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
A normal car would probably switch it off and then just press it occasionally. Pretty sure the white side still has some pace advantage at this point. Fuck me. You brake it, the thing still doesn't like make the corner. Let's see well. The thing is, those guys won at Alton Park by like nearly a lap over me, so... And as it turns out, Alton Park is quite a decent track for my car, so it's not like these people should be underestimated. I just find it very strange that I missed Misano. And there's also dropped scores, so it's not like they're completely out of it. If they win everything under the sun now, again, well, they have an easy time.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Fuck me, Jesus. Car is drivable in these conditions on the dries.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
It's just not going particularly fast of that. Yeah, 55s right now. People are definitely going faster than that. I must have been validating my previous lap in turn 1. And I went massively sideways, Jesus! Although I definitely still prefer if it just, you know, straight drive for the race.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
Yeah, driver's briefing is soon. Probably also head back to the pits and escape. But as long as there are people right around me, I can just continue driving.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Practicing a pit entry might make sense. He didn't pull into the pits, he just drove offline.
Well done, mate. You must be fastest lap.
Guys are starting to build actually some temperature. I find it interesting the game isn't suggesting to me that it's wet tire optimum. And I'm pretty sure it clearly still is. Into the pits then. Yep, I'm gonna come in a sec. I'm gonna use this. Nines were now turned in the end here. Where's my Discord? There it is. So, a few castles I've missed it. Including Battenberg. Oh, he's on dries clearly, because his car's displaying dry tires. That's interesting. Because I was still struggling a lot in these conditions.
So that's pretty much everyone here. So I shall start. Welcome Indy, round 3 of the Jimmy Broadbent Powered by Only Community 2.4 hour series. Tonight, usual format, qualifying is going to be 30 minutes long, and the race is going to be 2 hours 24 minutes long. The race will have 3 pit stops for tyres. It's mandatory tyres in it, in each stop. In qualifying, obviously no stopping on the racing line to return to garage. You can return to garage in qualifying, but do it and pull off into a bit of runoff and do it there. It's also to be no racing in qualifying. The car behind has a responsibility to leave the room to do your lap. If you do catch up to someone, then tough luck, you'll have to back off and go for another lap. If you do, however, invalidate your lap and there is someone coming up behind you, be aware and you can let them through. It's obviously not going to impede your lap doing it because it's invalid anyway. Also be aware when you're exiting the pits and of cars exiting the pits, pit exit kind of comes onto the track at a funny angle here, so just have a look on track map to make sure no one's on a flying lap as you exit, and just be wary of people coming out. That goes for qualifying and the race. Well, as always, retiring and rage quitting isn't tolerated as well, and will result in a penalty. Obviously, being a long race, anything can happen. If you do end up in an incident, return to garage, get the damage fixed if there is any, and get going again. Obviously feel free to drive round if you can with damage, but sometimes you can't, it's too dangerous. Weather conditions, there is a very small chance of rain, which is surprising given it's raining just now. I would have thought it would clear up by the time the race is, but obviously we're seeing this mixed conditions anyway. In the race we've got the blue flags rule, so the faster car must pass the slower car safely. However, the slower car should allow the move to happen as well. Faster car can flash to inform the intention to pass, but it should only be once, and it should be when you're away to make the move and not kind of when you catch up within a second of the car in front. We have had a couple times where people have been flashing pretty much as soon as they're past the car behind, and it's taken a lap or two before they're even close enough to make a pass. If you can, obviously do the passes out the corners. We don't want to see any dive bombs into corners on blue flag cars. It causes incidents and it ruins races for everyone, really. So yeah, take care when you're passing under blue flags, and as it's a long race, it might be beneficial just to let the kind of faster car by as well, kind of lift it off. Rejoins. And if you have an instant, obviously use reverse if you can. Use your track map, use your relative, make sure there's no cars coming before you rejoin. If you do end up in an instant and you're spinning or you get hit, hold your brakes. Hold your brakes until there's no cars coming anymore as well. That way it's the best. It's going to cause you less damage from other cars hitting you as well if you're kind of rolling unpredictably. As always, take it easy lap 1 as well. It's a tight turn 1, so we don't want to see anyone Monza turn 1 at Indy either. Other thing, Discord chat and the in-game chat. We don't want to see any instant chat in either of the two. You can feel free to use the voice chat in here as well. You can stay in that. Just no louder distracting noises in it either. And once the sessions are underway, no using the on-game, in-game chat. Only use that once it comes up saying the session has ended. It's likely a full formation lap, I think, as well. And I think that's everything. If anyone's got any questions, just jump into the voice chat channel as well, and I'll answer them. Cheers.
So. Right. Okay, what I did notice is that Afonso is 2 seconds faster than us, which is, he's not the fastest driver in the Maserati so far, so my assumption is just he's been using wet tires and it's... Oh fuck. Maybe not drive out with, like, you know, full speed. Yeah, gonna need it definitely at Indy. Definitely need luck. Although, I guess I might have used all my bit of luck that I have up on yesterday by winning at Suzuka. Considering the coughing is coming back right now, and it's... well, it's raining. Well, in practice right now. But I'm a bit sus of the lack of pace here. And me just speeding in the pit lane is a bit embarrassing. Turn rain light off.
There's a slow car behind.
I've probably reused my set 2, but that doesn't matter because we have anyway 50 sets as usual. Jesus, this thing has a wheel spin for days. The coughing is a fucking... I probably need to go to the doctors to sort this out, because it's been there for like 3 weeks at this point. And it's like... I randomly get effectively an attack where I just cough my lungs out for like 10 to 3 hours or so. Can be quite intensive at times. Not particularly fun. And then it's like gone for the next 2 days. And it's just, I have no clue what the hell is triggering it. It's not fun. I've had the Rona, but it isn't from that. The Rona happened before that. But it's a strange part. Like, I had the Rona for like 1.5 weeks already, and that's when that symptom started happening. Like, I had small amount of coughing before. I had like a runny nose before, and I had absolutely on the first day was completely powerless, but otherwise that one went absolutely by without a hitch. 1.5 weeks, and then bam, I suddenly have this weird cough, and it's like it just does not want to go away. It does not care if I try to medicate it. It just doesn't give a shit about whatever I do with it. Jesus. Complete economist there.
Green light, show them what you got.
What? The track is wet. Why is there so much rain? The rain configuration should not cause this much rain here to come. It's wet with a drying track right now for qualifying. So we're gonna put wet tires on, because it seems this car performs just way better on wet tires than on dries. So let's see what we can do here in qualifying. Yeah, interesting conditions with there's no rain but it's wet. Although in 30 minutes there's heavy rain, so we need to get going here. Means you have to just be constantly out, because the track's gonna improve, and then suddenly drop off the cliff. Which is rather interesting conditions. can break actually later than that even. It's interesting. Yeah, this is a fully fledged cough attack. That's really not the fun part. And I had to decide to come back in the middle of this fucking event. It's just, you know, whenever you think it could finally have fucking stopped, it comes like back with vengeance at the worst timings humanly possible. Oh yeah, my tires are overheating in these conditions already. The car is providing reasonable pace here.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
And it will continue providing reasonable pace into pretty damp conditions up until the track will actually get greasy. Hello. I hope you're doing better than me tonight.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out. There's a slow car up ahead.
And yeah, in the middle of practice, the coughing started again. I think it's 3 weeks at this point where I've been having this like intermittent coughing. It's still the same thing. About 1.5 weeks after Rona it started, and since then I had it. Where every other day I get one of these attacks where I start coughing my lungs out. And this one is one of them. The bad things right now. Sometimes it's just normal coughing a lot. This one kinda hurts. Okay, the tires are starting to cook. I think we're gonna switch over time. Yeah, we're not going fast anymore. I cooked these tires here. But yeah, it's not fun. Coughing. It's just, it doesn't respond to any medication. It doesn't act predictably. So I could like narrow down a fucking cause for this shit. It just starts. My throat is fine. This is the really funny part. Like, I have absolutely no pain with my throat. My throat is completely fine. My throat is so fine that, like, there is no such thing as being more fine. So we need to put dry tires on right now. Dry tires back on. Take the fuel out. Increase the pressures on them. There's a greasy track. Like my throat is doing fine. Which is the fun stuff. I feel like part of the issue is like my
Low tire pressure. Stay clear of the curbs.
sometimes I cough up like that. Some slime, which would indicate that like my nose is causing issues. And occasionally around this, when I start getting one, I can actually blow my nose. In the sense I'm getting something out of it, not much. If you know of a running nose when you have a cold, it's not anywhere close to that. The issue is here, I have to just keep going right now while it's dry conditions. Get laps in. I cannot afford right now to pull over and just deal with shit.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
And just cough myself out. Yeah, times are really improving rapidly now as people are switching back to the right. But I'm not sure my car does particularly well in greasy conditions. It seems to have done well in the damp with a wet tire set. The other cars seem to have been fast enough. But as it continues to dry, it seems to probably not be quite as competitive. How's the weather looking? We still have at least 10 minutes of dry running. Prior to the session ending, we will be getting wet running. The rain will start and then it's pointless to continue on. Ah, come on.
Please try to stay on the track.
Shut the fuck up. I was oversteering into turn 1. Oh, Blumen! I didn't know you drove in this. Oh, that's why you came back. To say hi. Seems some of the SRXP guys are coming over here to drive as well. After Maserati and Qualy were there last week. Wait, when? You're also blooming? I don't know. I forgot. Oh man, 2.7 seconds. I don't quite think that's in my lap. I mean, sure, I flew off. Brakes? That's strange. It's like I have better braking performance in wet than in dry. have both issues with front and rear locking. It's just fun. We're getting handed through like there's no tomorrow. I have to wait for another lap before I can actually put anything in.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
So maybe more forward bias for turn 1, but keep the more rearward bias for the rest of the track. Okay, there's a few places we're definitely gaining. Final corner, it seems, quite a bit of gain. And keeping the brake bias for turn 1. Yeah, that worked. Could have broken later there. Track seems to be drying quite quickly right now. Considering there's quite a heavy cloud cover over here. Tire pressure on the rear a bit high. Yeah, that was a bit too much rear bias. 4 seconds, where? 4 fucking seconds, Jesus. Like, 2.7 was a benchmark already, but 4? Where on this track of fucking 4 seconds?
Slow car ahead.
'It's an improvement, but we still need 1.5 seconds. With a lot. It's not like these guys are not gonna continue improving here either. They're gonna obviously continue getting faster and faster.
Car ahead.
10 minutes at least dry. Oh fuck. Oh come on! What the fuck, Winkler? What the fuck, man? You fucking twat! Oh, I used also my old tire set here by accident. Fucking twat! Come on, dude! Was it 1.1 seconds up on my lap and the guy just shoots me off the road because he can't drive. Actually, we do probably need a bit more tire pressure. Yeah, 10 minutes till rain. We have to get going.
Low tire pressure. Stay clear of the curbs.
damn it, but that fucking asshat's just not paying attention.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
I need to remember that I'm gonna report that guy after the race for causing a collision in qualifying. I don't give a shit. He didn't apologize for it, so if he had apologized for it, I would have probably need to check if he did. If he did, that's fine. I'm gonna forgive you. If you don't, I'm gonna report it. It's very simple. Oh fuck. Pretty sure you should be going faster here than me. Shouldn't be able to gain on you. God fucking damn it, why did I deserve to get this fucking weird illness that gives me coughs every now and then? Where my fucking soul halfway parts my body. Ah. What weird understeer was that? What the hell are you doing, car? Bite into the road, for fuck's sakes. God damn it, I'm... So much less than I should have gained there. Despite my very short overpressure tires, I was faster on the previous attempt. That idiot had to fraud it. Oh man, with really big time pressure here to put good laps in. And we need way more time, we need another 1.8 seconds. We're just starting to run out of time. Come on, car. Go point the right way.
Yellow flag ahead, watch out. There's a slow car up ahead.
I need more than this, this is not enough.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
I mean a second, but it's just not seemingly there. I don't know where these people are gaining all their time. Only half a second improvement. That's not much. Need more than that. We're starting to run out of time really badly. I'm really on borrowed time here. Oh, not good exit. Squandered all the speed there. No time gains. Where is the time? There must be some time gains here. Why is there nothing? I'm trading tenths with myself. I need a second here. This should be on the road easily. Continuing to trade fucking hundreds of a second back and forth with myself. It's not good enough. Ah, missed the apex there. That was a slight gain, but like it just didn't make the apex. God damn it. Four-wheel lockup. Nope, not an improvement really this lap. Ah, and didn't plant. Just slip slides around every corner. So 2/10, that's not enough to do anything. It secures my position a bit more. And we're really on borrowed time at this point. And there comes the rain. It's basically over at this point. Because improving with rain coming down is very hard. Because the track goes instantly to greasy. Again, missed the apex there. Yeah, there goes all the time that I could have gained. Went up in smoke immediately. Yes, continue just slipping out. 4 seconds out. Very disappointing run there. Pace just wasn't there in the end. I mean, I guess we clutched P6 here. And we're even in front of Battenberg, which is kind of impressive. Yeah, we did not have the best qualifying here. Seville and Habai, those two really fast Alpines are on the front. The thing is, Seville and Max Dixon, those two are two very fast drivers, so they can just run the entire race away, while Shahabai, his teammate wasn't particularly as good last round, so expecting them not to perform well. But it's really just But yeah, yes, I have it. As I said before, I've taken at times medication against it, different medication even, and it just nothing wanted to do anything. But now my nose feels like it slightly wants to drip from all that coughing. And I feel like it's slightly gotten better, so let me briefly get up, go to the toilet, blow my nose, all that shit.
Alright, there is some rain in this session, so watch out for slippery curves and remember to brake early.
Oh, we switched sessions. And more rain! Can this fucking rain stop finally? So, the rain can just not fucking stop here tonight. Oh, I just drank the rest of my tea. Like, the rain just doesn't want to stop tonight. This is just pure unadulterated pain with how much fucking rain we've gotten. I don't know how much fuel we actually need for the race. Alright, how much do I want to change the tire pressures? I think in heavy rain conditions these pressures gonna be fine. Oh, do I have like dry condition pressures? Oh yeah, I do. Strategy 2 has dry condition pressures. Yes. Although for what temperatures they are is probably around these. Should be pretty solid. Right. I think I'm just gonna fill like 70 liters or so for the pit stops, which is probably way more than I actually need. Alright, this is way out of myself. So, okay. From KTM here. Which, that one does well in the rain. Battenberg behind us. Bloom in here in P11. Afonso with his other Maserati back in 16th. They didn't do particularly well at Misano. But he wasn't. He's, despite these absolutely treacherous conditions, he's doing really well, honestly. Like, that's decent performance. The rain will decrease slightly over the next 10 to 30 minutes. A slight decrease, but it's not going to light rain. It's still staying heavy rain for the rest of the race. Well, we don't know for the rest of the race. The average shower length is 28 minutes.
Stay single file.
Oh, somebody missed the grid there. Well, that's a big development. They were just jumping off the jacks and they were just a bit too late. Do I want to switch to high stage on the wiper? I'm not sure. Okay, I can close up a bit, I guess. Man, it looks like so much water is on the road. But yeah, fucking 90% dry chance for the race, with a 1% chance for wet conditions throughout the entire thing, and about 9% for it to be mixed conditions, because again, the average shower length is about 28 minutes, so it's like, come on, what are the fucking chances here? We're getting a pretty wet race here with like 0.05 rain and 0.3 cloud cover. That is like nothing. And 3 randomness, which is not much randomness either. Although that could be the cause of the issue. Probably want to preheat the brakes a bit. The tires were coming up pretty well already, without me heating them.
Go in double file.
These conditions, this is gonna be fun, turn 1. Luckily we are here towards the sharp end, which means we have pretty minimal spray. So yeah. Go off the throttle here. You don't need to brake boost.
Green light. Go, go, go.
Could you please give me some room? I don't want to fucking brake behind you directly. Ah, fuck. Oh, that cost me a lot of places due to that spun guy. And we had to bump the other guy. Number 1 dispatched. Ah, fuck. Both spooked each other off the road, basically. He broke way too early, then decided, oh wait, I'm braking way too early, and lifted off, and then didn't make the corner. And I nearly didn't make the corner either. We need to dispose of these like slow arrows right now. Yeah, this car's a bit fun in wet conditions through this corner. It feels like really land under condition right now. I'm looking forward for the rain to weaken so we actually get some grip on this road. Right, it's okay, we're up to P5, so where we effectively started. Not surprising, we lost one Alpine in front and we got replaced it with a KTM crossbow. Torque is just too much of this engine at times. Ooh, KTM problems there. But he's not particularly fast in a straight line, so we shouldn't struggle too much to get by him. But compared to me, he can actually stop. Sometimes. KTM has also pretty shit brakes. He probably can take this. I say he can take this corner with a good amount of speed, then he gets a massive oversteer twitch. Bye bye, have a good one. Although he can probably try coming back in the braking zone. Oh fuck, come on. Oh, the KTM is still there. Let's give him room. Ah, come on, brakes. Why did you have to strike there? Now we're back stuck behind the crossbow driver. I have a business with the Alpines in front, not really with you. So would you kindly let me dispatch of you? Puts minimal amount of brake power down front brakes. Lead! And now we have the other Maserati driver in front. What the hell are you doing there? Seems like the KTM is not that much faster in the straight line, slower in the straight line than me.
Clear on the left.
You were gambling really badly there, and also the other fucking Maserati drivers shooting or trying to pass me around the outside of all things. Like, just get the hell out of this battle, slow down, you were lap down already on lap 1. Lap 4 actually, sorry. Might as well in this type of race be lap 1. You're so early in the race already, a lap down, you don't need to fight us. You're not gaining anything from that.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
This guy's costing me so much time here. Because I'm clearly faster than him. It's just difficult to get by people if you don't have brakes, you know. And he's really trying everything to just about stay in front of me. Come on, shitbox! Why did you get a twitch there? Right when I needed you to fucking put down power down.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Oh, come on. Why the fuck does this car have to fuck me over right now?
Clear on the right.
Every single time I get like the slimmest of opportunities on him.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
So let me finally escape from you. You cost me so much time just to get by you. When you're really not in the fight. You're not fast enough to compete here. For wins. It's fine. Very infuriating there. You just wasn't quite slow enough in the straightaways for me to pass him easily. I'm too good on the brakes to actually pass him here. No, don't try to fucking murder me, fam. It's just treacherous conditions here. Who thought I'd have 2 rain races in the same week with this car? Well, I mean, it could have been worse. If I did the Barcelona race, we could have had more rain there. Oh, well, we're not doing that in the end.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
I'm not escaping really that much from the KTM, but he was holding me up massively behind him. Like, I'm going significantly faster in front of him than behind him. Maybe he's just getting dragged along. Because he was still in the slipstreams. I would say there's no more. Still somewhat. He has definitely lost me a bit. Count front 53-1. Me 52-0. And KTM behind 52-5. Oh, come on, shitbox. No, Vestiria. Stop doing that. So yeah, we're closing in on the car in front. Although we're not really losing the car behind. Yep, about 13 seconds to race leader. Not too bad. That's not good either. Hello, shitbox, would you kindly not try to murder me into fucking this corner, please? Seems also the guy in front had suddenly decided also to drive a bit faster. I brushed the wall there. Because I definitely felt the steering get straightened out there. I think I need to short gear for this final corner here in these conditions. Yeah, the guy in front did just a 51.7. Yeah, he escaped from me this lap by 4 seconds. Where the fuck did these guys suddenly pull pace from? Come on. I get stuck behind people and improve, and then it's just not fast anymore. And they're just like, hey, let's just go multiple seconds faster than what we did previously. That's actually the damage I've taken at the start. 2.4 seconds. Not really of note. There I'm answering this call for a faster lap time. Remember, short shift there. He with the lap time I did last time around, and I'm answering with the same lap time that he did last time around. The lapped car also coming up. Oh no, not again. Nailed it. Forget to upshift early in this specific corner. It cost me this time. Despite that he had to pass the car in front, he didn't lose any time whatsoever. Brake later? What? Oh yeah, right, I had no momentum this time around.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Right. I'm keeping the gap to the leaders roughly stable. I say that as I just fucking slide wide completely. As I try to push the brake and I try to like get a bit extra pace out of the car. But the car is having absolutely fucking none of it. That time loss that I suffered due to that KTM that is sticking, it seems. Still cannot fucking remember that I need to upshift early there. And he's answered this time around with a fucking 51.6. Come on. This is a slog. And the conditions are treacherous, you're not making any gains, and it's just even more treacherous. Fuck off! Why do you have to oversteer like this in that specific corner? And he continued to go fucking faster! My car's not giving anything here anymore. Shut up! My car's not giving anything more. Why the fuck are you continuing to go faster? There's nothing in it anymore. At least we're gapping very slowly the KTM and just finally leaving him in the dust. Fucking guy in front of us is just running completely. He's absolutely bolting. Hello! Would you kindly not oversteer completely? Just grip up in the fucking asphalt. Crying out loud. Just do it. Absolute shitbox. You just do your job and drive. A full second off the pace. This is treacherous. And there's no sign of the rain finally fucking stopping. It's just continually heavy rain with light decrease. How far are we into the race? 12 laps. How many minutes? 20 minutes at least. Thank fucking goodness for that at least. Although we're not escaping anymore and not driving closer because the car is just not giving the pace. Come on, shitbox, do it. Stop trying to murder me and we can drive significantly quicker. Oh great, I say not murder me, but you still don't fucking grip up and make the apex. So the first scheduled pit stop we have to wait another, I don't know, 20 minutes or so. Actually no, not 20 minutes, 10. But 12 minutes or so. If you pit in equal lengths, you pit every 36 minutes. So you have equal length stints. Yeah, the conditions are not allowing you to drive any faster, but like these people in front are just doing that. At least they have for once in a while a slow lap. But not much of a gain I made this time around. Turn. There was a 10th that I had, and then I turned into that corner and there's no 10th anymore. Pain and misery. Oh, thanks! Fuck you, car. What was that about? Just not stopping suddenly? I hate you at times. And another lapped car in front of me that seemingly didn't hold up our guys at all. Oh, this is Davies. Man, I overtook that guy on lap 1. What were you looking for in the front of the field suddenly if you can't stay there? And don't have any pace either. It's like, come on dude, why are you like 6 seconds per lap slower than us? Sweat. Oh, come on, fuck off. Stop producing fucking nonsense oversteer. And I've lost a shit ton of time this lap again to them. Because this car just doesn't want to do it. Oh, come on, shitbox. It has to also fly off hard off the road. Like, come on, what is this shit? The conditions are getting more treacherous instead of lightening up. Literally, the arrow says it's lightning. Not the arrow, but like... There's a minus next to it, and we've been having this for the past like fucking 30 minutes since the race start, that constantly the rain should be decreasing. There is no fucking decrease. It's getting wetter and wetter and wetter on track. We definitely have enough cars to move the water. So why is this shit just getting wetter and wetter and even more treacherous? As the rain is decreasing for the past like fucking half an hour. This is just so treacherous to drive on. And I mean the tire pressures are coming up, so it's like it should indicate the track is drying slightly. But I'm not seeing anything in the pace. Pace is getting worse. The car's just dropping off a fucking cliff right now. I guess we're starting to have the front locking issue from Spa as well. Heavy rain conditions. We can't move the brake bias any further for rear of it. What do you get? Random fucking lockups. Oh, fuck off, shitbox. Where is he? The others never lose fucking time with the traffic. I lose a fuck ton of time with the traffic. It has to always happen this way, doesn't it? Although it wasn't quite complete. Oh, fuck off, shitbox. And now the KTM is in my gearbox again. Fuck off. Like, why am I now cursed with this KTM? He's not that fast. The conditions are just so awful that my car is starting to completely implode right now. While the others are just doing better and better and better, my car's just going, nope, not gonna make it anymore. Let's schedule our next pit stop. Oh bad. says I need to add 80 liters till the end of the race. That gives an idea. I need to add barely any fuel then on the next stop. Yeah, the pace is dropping off instead of improving when everybody else is improving. Come on, shitbox. Brakes, could I kindly get stopped for once here in this corner? Now the crossbow is all over me suddenly. Because he has also the advantage of like just having grip suddenly, while my car has just suddenly none. It is bizarre conditions here. My tires have just imploded. And I'm not getting any grip out of him suddenly anymore. Everybody else is doing better and better because the rain is slightly letting off. But my car's like, nope, we are going actually worse. I do have some good figures. Still, no sign of like the fucking rain finally letting off. It should finally let off because this is not a full red race. The chances are just too slim for that to happen. That all sessions fall into rain and that we have all sessions with like mixed conditions. And then the race of complete wet. Like, the chances are just way too slim for this shit, but apparently the weather's gods decided we're gonna get heavy rain here. To infinity. Like, with Monza at least, it seems they've intentionally configured this shit to be like treacherous or all hell. With Spa it was well known, because the config would basically only produce rain. And here, a config that would only produce really dry, produces rain. Like, just come the fuck on. Pretty sure that's not a purple lap then. Yeah, Seville has the fast lap. Oh, Seville! They were the guys that got spun in the beginning. So we right now don't have really a fast guy in the front. Or, well, if Shahabai is fast enough. And all the time gains are just made up fucking gone finally. But he holds the fast slap. I'm 13 seconds behind Montero, who is 9 seconds behind the next car, which is 1.3 seconds off the race lead. And Seville is about 9 seconds off me after having spun, which is a bit scary. But that guy's probably gonna close me down sooner rather than later. Stupid Alpine. There's just Alpines in the front here tonight. Okay, not quite, yes. One came in there. A lot of Alpines died in the beginning of the race. Shut up. No one cares about you. Sector 3 is just pain, there's way too many Heavy braking zones there. I mean, luckily there's a dropped skill, so it means I can just abuse that fact. And this is not... If I can drag this thing to this result, that's good. The only thing is that you kind of want to deny people to have a good result. Buttenberg is not getting anything good tonight. But the Pulse guys, I'm really afraid of those. Well, Shahabi also is like... He's not terrible in the standings either. Yeah, I totally needed the oversteer car. Thank you. The 310s I would totally not need it, and would not be appreciated if I had them. Right. Totally not necessary or anything. It's not like we're getting a rundown by people. No, we don't care about that part. We just want to slide or something. Not be like, bring any pace onto the road. Well, the thing is with Shahabi, I don't know how good his like teammate is gonna deal with these conditions. Because these conditions are so fucking treacherous. I can only hope that he gets around the circuit. Several just running us down like animals. Absolutely no mercy there. The Alpines are just way too quick in these conditions. Davies again? What are you doing? No, it's not. Someone else. Same livery, but someone else. Could be the same car. He decided to drive a swap. Oh, Montera's in the pits. I mean, what time is it right now? Yeah, I think it's time for the pit stops. Actually, a bit afterwards already. Oh, fuck off, car! Still no sign of the Radeon letting off in the next 30 minutes or so. Started with quite a lot. Actually, I started with a lot of fuel, right? I did kneecap myself in that sense. Although this car doesn't perform that well on low fuel. Still says that I need to add about 80 liters to get to the end of the race. So if I split that up over the next pit stops, go 20 liters per pit stop. Let's just do that right now. Actually, no. 20 liters is not enough, I need actually 30. I'm probably gonna take 20 in the beginning. Gonna do another lap, I think. Yeah, let's do another lap. Although I think it's that dead tires on my car that are causing issues. Although, I mean, when wet, tires shouldn't wear really, but I guess these are doing it. Take into account the fuel that I have on board, which is 26 liters, and split those up, and it's running about 33 per stint to the end. I'm going to take 20. Or we can just take more fuel when we need it. Because if it gets dry, we need more fuel. Oh look, someone throwing stones in a glass house. But yeah, and it's probably break later. That's fine, right. Everything good figured. Slam into the box. I think I'm again a bit too wide. No, that was good enough. Here it works, on other tracks it doesn't.
Mandatory stop is that. Come on, let's go.
Well, the crossbar stopped behind me, okay. Yeah, he's rolling just behind me. Oh, there's Dixon to the side of us. Yeah, this is an actual fight for position. They have also pitted already. But they've been absolutely going rapid, which is why they're suddenly behind us. Just a few laps ago, they were 6 seconds behind us. And I didn't really fuck up my pit stop either, so... This guy's a serious business. But I ain't gonna just let some Alpine by. Try to fucking plague these cars. Even if the conditions don't want to get any really better at all. Nice attempt, but it doesn't work. And I can carry more speed through here. Although I have to brake very early here. Get stopped.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Don't even fucking think about it. Fine. This guy's going for gaps that don't exist. It's really like weird how he's trying to push hard by me. And this is the problem with those two. They've done a driver swap, but they...
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
He returned the position, you shoved me off the road there. Guess the car's just too much speed, it's fucking Alpine. Like they can respawn at the start of the race and they are not getting stopped at all by it. Couldn't hold him up, dude.
Clear on the right.
Purposeless. This guy laps 51.7s even when overtaking people, like Christ. Brakes? Why the fuck did you strike suddenly? I didn't make the apex there. Okay, I mean, I put even a 50.8 in there. Impressive enough. Driving in these conditions is super treacherous. Pace seems to be there, but it seems my tires are rapidly wearing in wet conditions, which is really bizarre. It's wet, you shouldn't experience any wear, really. Well, I'm experiencing a hell of a lot of wear. Winkler hasn't pitted yet. Man, he's rally crossing right now. Why? Why the hell do I need to suffer so much? Why has this guy not pitted yet? We're 3 pit stops to do, man. Like, just come the fuck on and come in. I continue to cough my lungs out, Jesus. I mean, you can't know that there's a fresh tire advantage, it seems. And I don't think it's quite only restricted to me. Seems everybody is getting a bit of a fresh tire advantage here. Sent me this. I didn't pay attention that he sent me this literally 10 minutes ago. Mr. Busy. Yeah, I'm still coughing. Coughing started again in the middle of practice, so... Classic fun with cough attacks with me. Are you intending to defend against me? Or is this your attempt to let me by? I guess that's sensible. Not sure that it's completely intentional on him to let me by there, but hey. Seems like he's actually wanted to do that. I'd like to indicate for him, but hey. Busy with other stuff. But yeah, it's been going on, this fucking coughing issue, for like a month. Not quite, but close enough. It's just, whenever I think it's finally done, it comes back again. It's just, you get sometimes some random attack, where I cough my lungs out for like 30 minutes to like fucking 36 hours or so. Can be fucking random distance, and then it's a random time till where it just stops. I have nothing basically, I'm feeling fine, and then suddenly comes back. Again, whenever you have that light incline that could finally be over, it kicks your fucking teeth back in. And it is really not fun to deal with. Really not. Absolutely treacherous. We're actually gaining on P4 at least. Winkler's dropping so far back, I hope he's now finally coming into the pits. No, he doesn't seem to be coming in. Why is this guy so stupid not just coming into pits? Everybody around you has pitted once already. Take the fucking hints, man. We're heading towards the halfway point. Just bolt fresh tires on finally.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Come on, shitbox. Stop oversteering. Oh yeah, I don't get the replay. Yeah, I don't get the replay for the race, but like I get obviously replay for qualifying still. Because most of the race replay will be cut off due to the fact that it's just too long. I don't know what the shortcut is for saving the replay manually. Because the auto replay feature is doesn't care that like it needs to auto segment endurance race replay. It just normally saves it at the end of the session, which just isn't enough.
Yellow flag ahead. Good job. There's a slow car up ahead.
Oh great, I wish that was gone off. Yeah, there was some back markers coming together. Come on, shitbox. Lichten has also relinquished to P3. P5. Oh, hello, brakes. What was that? Why did you just suddenly pack up and left her? Chat. This car at times, man. These conditions just fuck with you completely. I just wish this to be over. Rain in this car is treacherous and no fun at all to drive. Like slip sliding the car and all is like not too bad. Well, the problem is the fucking pace you have to go to keep up with people. Because everybody is driving on fucking cocaine, but you have no grip and nothing. You're just desperately holding on to dear life. This is awful. Funny thing is, the other Maserati driver, they're not driving like slow at all. They're not particularly bad in qualifying either. But for some reason they end up in race still like multiple laps down within like a few minutes. They just cannot race at all. They just constantly lose out big time in the race. Well, that's more the answer. They fly off occasionally. Granted, I cannot blame them considering how treacherous this car's to drive at times. Come on! That's 4/10 down nearly, just because the thing slightly wanted to oversteer mid-corner. Slightest bit of oversteer there. Bam, you just lose shit on fun. Hello, brakes! Please turn up the race. More time loss. Hooray! Hooray, all that I fucking want. Coughing my lungs out, having to deal with treacherous condition, and the car not doing anything what I wanted to do. Well, the car not doing what I wanted to do is more treacherous conditions. Down to that. Yeah, coughing my lungs out, having to deal with some aliens, and then yeah, it's just luck for me apparently is like very rare.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Yeah, I seem to be fucking cursed tonight for not escaping that. Not escape the KTM. KTM just wants to stay around me constantly.
on the left.
Yeah, we're nearing actually the next pit stop. Still, no sign of actually the rain about stopping. We're seeing decreases on rain, but not actually stoppages. And the gains on the cars are like fucking nothing. I'm making like a few tenths occasionally when my car isn't willing to cooperate. And I don't have to deal with massive amounts of traffic. Yeah, it seems Wade, as teammate for Shahabai, is doing particularly well actually. Because Outsness is someone else. Outsness, the teammate of Montego, I think is his name. And yeah, we are gaining on him, but also pretty slowly. Yeah, Battenberg seems to be just absolutely nobody in this race. Maybe retired already. Only 4 tenths, that's not enough. I need more gains. Especially considering how much traffic I have ahead of me. How much fuel do I need to finish the race? 57 liters. So I'm gonna take about half of that. That would mean about 29 liters.
Car on the left.
Fucking hell, I have to be stuck here in traffic. Doesn't happen to anyone else besides me. It's stuck into this traffic. Oh, great, this guy's getting very high here. What the hell are you guys doing?
Car on the left. Clear on the
I'm
left.
losing on him. Was Shahabai still driving?
Yellow flag, be careful there.
Behind me or something.
Slow car ahead.
Oh wait, no. That is Dixon. He had an incident there. But not enough to throw him behind me again. But yeah, actually, it is Wade who's... Seems like Wade and Dixon might have gotten together. Not surprising, considering the measures Dixon wanted to take to get around me. He seems to race people quite hard.
You're halfway through, keep pushing.
So it's a decent time to actually come in. But we need to adjust the fuel. So. Okay, that should fit. Right. There's Buttonbuck, he's still running. Just gone by. We're doing one last stop right now.
Let's go, 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 go.
Yeah, we don't need to use the clutch to pull away with this car. We can just pull away in first. It makes more sense. Thorpe is gonna go by us. And everybody has to pit stop. Heck, the race leader's coming up the lap pass. Like so, and that Porsche is going really fucking quick today. I didn't cross-reference that name. Winkler has another pit stop still to go. There's already still a lap down to me. So that is hilariously bad for him. Hello, brakes, brakes, brakes! Hello, could I kindly get braking? How much traffic there is actually. Really, like, not that these guys are actually in the same lap as me, they are lapped down already. Despite me pitting relatively early. Actually, some of them have pitted already as well, so that explains it. Oh, come on, I shifted and you still wanted to oversteer. Alfonso is switching into the Maserati. They're pitting early considering they've done a very early pit stop in the beginning of the race. They should be going off schedule to everyone. Doing long stints instead of short stints. Because it doesn't make sense to do an extra pit stop. Now they have to like suffer for like an hour on the tires, and I'm pretty sure you're not going to do that. Okay, I mean they're running P23, so it's like Yep, can't get really much worse for them. Oh, what the hell are you doing? That's the Porsche, that's the Porsche.
Gaining on the car ahead is up to 3.
Yeah, because the car ahead is 4 though, which is not really a benchmark. Oh, hey brakes. How are you doing? Also gear shift, how are you doing? Oh hey, could you fucking grip? Why are you just sliding every corner out? Come on, bite into the road. I said bite into the road, not try to murder me before even heading to the next corner. This patch of this Audi. Would probably made sense if you just went high for me to cut underneath. Because this got very quickly awkward. Brakes. Back marker came out. Oh, look who it is, Bloomin'. Yes, to deal with another one of the people who have already done all the pit stop at this point, which is... Hey, there were no weather switches, like there was no reason to necessarily do all of them. Like sure, you might have need to pit for repairs once, but then just carry on. Except they crashed so often that they had to pit like 3 times for repairs. Yeah, you guys have done some treacherous driving for the rest of the race. I love you. Definitely not lapping particularly quick here. Oh hey girl. Hello, would you kindly go in the right direction, please? Walkers in the pits. Oh, like so. Had a drive-through to surf there. That was the former race leader there. But he just about beats me out of the pits as well. Not like I'm probably gonna stop the guy because he's way too quick. Should I give my friend Bloom the approval for this, or like... I mean, I'm not stopping the guy, but... I didn't like that outcome either. Especially because he's gonna charge me down before the end of the race. He's only like 7 seconds behind, so... In the end, this didn't make anything. Seville is 5 seconds ahead. So they've swapped through again. Each doing one stint. Before swapping. Maybe Shahaba is back in the other Alpine. What the hell are you doing? Fuck off! Yeah, Shahaba is actually in the pits right now. Hey? Or they're exiting pits.
Car is exiting the pit, watch out.
I see. Montero is about 5 seconds ahead of me. And interesting that everybody is pitting slightly later than me.
Car on the left.
Would you kindly yield?
Clear on the left.
Yes, several will probably again start escaping.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
I find it interesting to get a driver on this circuit. Track limits are not that bad on it. You have to violate the inside of that corner out of the infield quite a lot. What did you miss? Not much, it's still raining. It's rained the fucking entire race so far and it's not looking like it's letting off anytime soon. Like, the rain is getting weaker, sure, but it's not stopping. You just get constant heavy rain, just slightly weakening. Conditions are absolutely treacherous. And I'm still coughing my lungs out. Yeah, I know in the latest pit cycle I did cycle in front of two very fast guys, so... Yeah, I have two Alpines charging me down. Actually, one Alpine and one Porsche. And P4 is effectively the leader, the rest hasn't pitted yet. The rest haven't done their penultimate stop yet. Alexa is coming there hard. But as long as I have Shahaba behind me, those two have to battle each other, and let's face it, those two are absolute titans. Alexa won't be particularly happy having dropped out of the lead from a drive-through penalty. Well, that guy must have been just leading by a massive amount, considering he's still in the fight for the win here, by just a few seconds behind. after having to serve a drive-through. Oh, I know. He probably didn't actually get track cuts. He got pit speeding. Because I've gotten no drive-through on this track with pit speeding before. Usually you get stop goes, but it could be that this track for some reason gives drive-throughs. Probably because you have an absolutely stupidly massively pit delta here. The Mao. I think maybe I've driven Project Cars 2 once or twice on a wheel. Not much for sure. I don't know the game. I know I've driven P-Cars 1 quite a bit on a controller. It doesn't seem like we're gonna get any momentum forward due to they swapping back to Montero in front, who is slightly quicker than me. His teammate was bleeding time to me, so ooh, fuck me, Jesus. Oh hey, Brown has also cycled back behind me now. So I guess I have now also a KTM to help me bind. Because Brown is going roughly the same pace as I am, and he's like a fucking pain in the ass in that. Because I've been just not able to escape him all race long. Due to his absolute tenacity with his pace. Jesus Christ, these people are doing 49s now? These people are not fucking doing 49s. I'm moving here to deal with. If I try to push any further, this thing is just gonna fucking tank slap on me. Something about Project Cars 2 I remember was I tried that Lotus Indy car on, well, Indianapolis, duh. And I crashed and lost the wheel. And in Project Cars 2 in Project Cars 1 fashion, you only lose the wheel, not really the suspension, which just looks very strange to have the brake caliper still there, but like the wheel missing. Like it's a pit stop or something. And so that happened. Okay, I reset the set. I come in and repair the car. Doesn't make the wheel appear. Like it's there then, but I don't have a wheel visually. That's funny. And I do that again. Reset the car and stuff, and it's just it doesn't want the wheel to reappear there. Funny stuff. Yeah, several in front doing 49.6s. Goodness gracious. Absolute aliens here tonight. Yeah, I'm losing a bit of ground. Oh, Bloomin', why are you coming out again? Oh, come on. Ah, I hate your shitbox. I can't really afford you to yeet me into the fucking gravel there in turn 1. Ah, there's just so little grip on the rears. It's just, it's getting drier, but it's getting harder to drive for some reason. And it's really strange stuff. Like, the drier it gets, the worse it gets here. Because it is very slightly drying off. due to the rain slightly decreasing. We've improved our lap times by multiple seconds throughout this race. Although not that many. I think like 2 or 3. More like 2, but like... gains aren't really actually that massive. Honestly, I've been driving basically the same pace throughout most of the race. But yeah, it feels like it's getting fucking worse to drive, while everybody's getting faster. And I'm sort of going the same pace. But it's really treacherous to drive. But yeah, the crossbow is doing some absolute god's work in terms of rear gunning there. Brakes, please work. So, that fucking display feels like it's broken in terms of... Yeah. Average rain shower length, 28 minutes. What do we get? A fucking 3-hour rain shower here, apparently. What a fucking joke that is. When I'm gonna do GT3s? Well, I don't know. Probably gonna be next week's 24 hours of Bahrain in ELRC. So I'm not gonna even drive an ACC GT3s. I might drive something this weekend, have to see what I can do on like Sunday. Saturday definitely nothing is happening. That's just booked. Machtenberg is pitting for his penultimate stop. Yes, I'm using VR.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Thank you, mate. Flying it by there. But yes, I am using VR. Ooh. Well, the Maserati is always a fucking mystery box. It is always tough work, this thing. And you never know when you head to a new circuit if the thing is gonna perform well or not. Or if you suddenly get a shit ton of rain and you drown. Which aka is happening today. Really treacherous conditions tonight. How much time is actually remaining in the race right now? We're about 12 minutes removed from the final stop. If we do it on schedule. Although there definitely was an undercut advantage from me pitting on schedule, because the others went longer. Typical lol. What do you mean? But yeah, as I wanted to say, like next week, so Sunday there's probably nothing happening. I'll see if I do something Sunday. Yeah, typical rain. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, the rain chance for this race was about 1% for full wet condition and 9% for mixed condition, 90% dry. What do we get? Fucking full wet. Like, the luck you have to have. Or like the bad luck you have to have, because for me this is terrible conditions, because the Maserati isn't terrible on the wet, it's just everybody's faster than you. That's the main problem, and pushing with this thing in wet is an absolute nightmare. Because you can so easily trip over yourself. Oh, fuck. Ooh. Oh, I didn't understand off the circuit here. Fuck. Yeah, this is a problem. So easy to trip over yourself with this car. The lack of ABS is really hurting it, and even the lack of TC you're noticing a bit in these conditions. Although still you can just, well, out-exit people due to the lack of TC. As long as you don't get massive wheel spin. Do I race any track? I don't race in real life, if that's the question you're trying to ask. I do not race in real life. If I race any like BTCC, I drive mainly ACC, so my car selection is a bit limited to GT3, GT4. I've honestly the last like month or so only driven GT4, mainly this car. So I'm a bit limited. I do drive Assetto actually. Normal Assetto a bit occasionally. I drive in a Wednesday Fun League usually, and there we drive a variety of cars, randomly picked basically, and so yeah, I drive. I mean, the first time I've driven a front wheel drive in ages was actually this week again, but it's been ages before that I've driven a front wheel drive. Yeah, understandable. Like I like to load up AC for fun, just to do some like drive it, like free roaming with street cars, something like that. AC is pretty nice for. Occasionally a race, but like I usually do that on ACC for most of the stuff. But I mean, if somebody's hosting like, oh hey, here a DTM 92 race, and I'm just like, yes, we'll probably sign up and absolutely drive around the competition circles. Some old H pattern cars. That's really fun stuff. Probably one of the reasons why I like the Maserati. Yes, it doesn't have an H pattern, but like, goddammit, you still have to manhandle this thing. The issue with me is that I'm very chaotic about time allocation. I have been terrible with managing time. I'm probably like somewhat interested, but like me actually getting around to doing it is a different one. There's so much on my plate, and I've don't do even the things that I actually need to, so it's yeah, I mean, I have an H shifter, so and I have a clutch pedal, so It's nice to drive. Oh, first of the fast runners have gotten by the KTM now. Shahabi is by.
Cars exiting the pits, watch out.
So. The Alpiners is coming after my ass. Yeah, but this was a relatively consistent string, honestly, of laps that I've just pulled off there. And still the opponents behind me were like closing in even slightly, despite battling, and it's like, this is not well boding for the fact that the first one is now free to charge me. What the hell are you doing?
Car on the
I know it's wet, but like,
clear on the right.
could you kindly drive? Back marker. Thanks. It's just, this Maserati is, in these conditions, not that fast. And the other guy is really quick. Although, he's not actually that much of a threat, because they will probably swap drivers back. This is a race where you can show up with 2 or 1 driver. I'm doing it solo. But the other team is that Alpine driver behind me. It's about 5 seconds. Shahabi. He's doing it with a teammate, and Wade is slower than, quite a bit slower than him. Although he was doing pretty well in the second stint when he drove. But they might also just have Shahabi do 3 stints, so there's also the danger. Thanks. The other one is a big effect of Lichten. In the Porsche. That guy is rapid, but he's been not having the best of luck. He probably got a pit speeding penalty that dropped him out of the lead, and then he collided with a back marker that spun him out, and now he's still, yeah, like so, he's still stuck behind the KTM and not directly behind him, so there's something must have happened again to drop him even further back. So this isn't going at all his way again. I mean, Montero in front has been slowly pulling away. I think he's throughout the stint pulled out like 4 seconds or so. I'm using a T300. Pedals are T-LCM pedals. I've previously used T3PAs. Please make the corner car. Yeah, T300 with that cheap round rim. The Ferrari round rim, not the one with Alcantara, the €100 option. That one. That is also available on the Ferrari bundle, which is the way I bought the thing. Yeah, I've been using that for a few years. I've been thinking of upgrading it because I have actually the plastic housing underneath the downshift pedal has cracked. So sometimes when I pull that pedal, it doesn't click. It sometimes just goes completely mush and you don't get a click really anymore. Although this race has been working pretty well, honestly. I've been dealing with more issues in other events. Yeah, it's been doing decently well here. But I'm sus of it giving up the ghost at some point, so kinda need an alternative, but like, yeah, upgrade paths aren't like looking that pretty. It's like invest 1,000. Invest like 1,000 euros into anything to like get into any ecosystem. Close to it. With 2004 Subaru setup. What do you mean with a 2004 Subaru setup? Did you like take...
Gaining on the car head or something too.
Did you take like the rim of a 2000 Subaru or something? Or Subaru or something? I'm confused. Like the seat of one. Dashboard. Oh, that's cool. Obviously. Yeah, obviously I don't have any well fancy displays or anything around me because I'm driving in VR, so I wouldn't be able to profiteer really of them. So I just use VR overlays that you can't see. I have my chat over there up on the top. I mean, you can't see the AC overlays either, so it's when streaming VR, so the setup calls the ACC heads-up display is missing. When I'm streaming AC, you can actually see the chat because I'm then using the VR recording because the AC window when you're streaming VR is producing an interesting aspect ratio, and it's just like no, not gonna put up with that shit. So yeah, and I have another like small info display from SimHub over there. I can look at and I see like the accurate gaps and time remaining and other things that I need. Or my fuel. Micromanaging the fuel and seeing how much fuel you actually need to the end. So about 27 liters. In case it dries off, I need more. So I think I'm gonna just take 35 or so. I have to see into that. Our schedules now that. I mean, I'm not too much stretched for like schedule. On one hand, like relatively easy to schedule. At times driving against Americans by waking up at 2 in the morning. Although I do have to say that is not particularly conductive to sleep. I have a tendency to fuck my sleep rhythm up. You have to see into that. I have to look at your channel as well. But I'm, as you can see, I have my hands a bit full here. What do you mean I've been banned? Like, no, you haven't. You're still typing here. Okay. I lost a bit of time this lap, and this is not too positive because Sharba has closed in quite a bit. So we're heading towards the last quarter of the race. find it interesting that you corrected words for work. When you've been misspelling quite a few things. And you precisely decided that that one needs to be corrected. Oh, fuck! And there's the Alpine coming alongside, and he's probably gonna clear me.
Clear on the left.
And there he goes by. That was all that was needed. One. Oh. You tried to link something, most likely. Oh, fuck you!
Car on the left.
Because I don't think I have anything specific on the word ban list. Yeah, I'm not judging it too much, but... right, fuel in there. Tire pressure fine, I would say. I just need to run till the end of that one. So, spot on the jacks. Okay, right, I can reach you better. No, come on, band. Oh, good. Movement reading and writing. Yeah, no worries, I can still understand it. And all that matters at the end. Right. We don't need to operate the clutch because this car is a built-in automatic clutch. Somehow.
Let's go, 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 go.
Like the Porsche, because ACC simulates this very detailed the gearboxes of specific cars. So you can drive the Audi and the Porsche and stuff, and the Porsche and stuff. You can just when they come off the jacks, you can just have them in first gear, press the throttle in, and push the start, and the thing just rolls away. And it feels really cool with the Porsche how it rolls away. This thing still wheel spins in the pit box. There's like. Right, I need to know hammer time to make the undercut work. Oh, what? I lost the audio for a second. Holy shit. Like, that's not good. I hit it into that corner and suddenly had for like a second or so. Yeah, it's fine, it's fine. It's all good. Oh god. Like I struggled at school with language. English isn't my first language. But German is, and I struggled quite a bit in school with it. And even my English, like in school, wasn't particularly that great. Although the thing with English was like you can have a page full filled in equal amounts of white, blue, and red, and it would still give you like decent marks for it. While in German you have like 2 things red and they just mark you down heavily for it. They scribble 2 things as red and you're like in your 7-page essay, and it's just like you immediately get 4 5s. It's like not 4 5s, D and Fs, E's. It's like thanks, thanks guys. Really appreciate this stuff.
Faster car.
Well, English is like can have half of your thing completely wrong and you still get right. And I failed Latin as well, so which was also like the other one, like, you make a mistake in your translation and we fuck you over. A lot of my... I mean, still my spelling in English isn't that great. My speaking is significantly better than spelling. But it has definitely improved both of them since high school. So yeah. Especially because I talk nearly more English than German on a daily basis. Not just because I stream, but in general. I kind of prefer the language for expressing myself in general. Ah, fuck. Really not good. The last thing I needed, actually.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Oh, hey, that was the race leader. I want a KTM crossbow in the pits right now. But he's exiting right now as we're coming up. There he is. This is gonna get tight with the crossbow. We should just about cycle back out in front of him. Actually, turns out those two are sharing the car. They're two crossbow drivers. I didn't notice. Those two are sharing the car. Oh, so much oversteer right now. Holy shit, this thing just doesn't want to grip. Okay, the beam is letting me by. That's nice.
Right. Clear on the right.
If the crossbow is right behind me, that's not good news. Because that means that Sharba is probably in front of me. Although again, if they put weight in there, it's going in my favor most likely. I don't know where the Porsche went. Maybe some people are trying to like pull off a sneaky one. Yeah, the rain is not stopping till the end of... For the first time, the weather display is showing something slightly different, although it's still rain for the rest of the race. But there's no decrease of the rain intensity in the next 10 minutes. Which, it's been showing the entire fucking race that it's rain intensity decreasing, rain intensity decreasing, rain intensity decreasing in 10 minutes, 30 minutes. And it's been just stuck on that display. It's not felt like there's any decrease. For the first time, it's not displaying that. And it's finally a bit believable. But in 30 minutes, there's still a decrease. So, you know, we have rain till the end. A full wet race. Chances are exceedingly rare. For something like this. With the weather settings that were configured for this, there's like a 1% chance for this specific outcome. But we just got that today. Sometimes you get the 1%ers. And I'm also cursed with this KTM crossbow. It's been following me the entire race. Struggled in the beginning to get by him, and since then have not been able to shake him. He's kind of sort of a part of my rear assembly at this point. The advantage is that he isn't that fast in a straight line, so But I still have to be careful. If I miss a braking zone, he's easily by me. So Lichten, this is Montero's teammate, is back in that Alpine. And out in front of us. But yeah, pulling a sneaky, what I want to say, is the strategy of pitting on the last lap, because the mandatory pit stop clears once you go off the jacks, while drive-thrus or drive-thrus and the like clear only at the pit exit. Which means that because the start-finish line here is pretty late compared to how early the pit boxes are, you can oftentimes pull that off. I think mine even is ahead of the start-finish line. So you could pull that off, which could save you a lot of time considering how long this pit lane is. And I feel like some people are trying that strat because they're still going. And they were going a bit longer on distance, but like not that much either. Battenberg is in his pits, so he's doing his final stop. Definitely there's a few drivers who are not doing it.
Cars exiting the pits, watch out.
Yeah, I have a very angry crossbow behind me. That guy is going absolutely ham. I really did not expect him from the start to actually run the pace. The opening laps he was really slow. They've actually dragged that shitbox up to this position, which is decently impressive. No, 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 no. Didn't need that. Right. Like so, the Porsche driver is behind us. Okay. Now this is good and bad news. Good news, he's behind us. Bad news, he's behind us. Meaning he's gonna run us down. And just carry that little bit of extra speed for a corner. Right, let me just take you out of the slipstream briefly. Just these few millimeters that I would have liked to have on you. For some reason you didn't actually follow the bait here. So Wade is in front of us. So Shahabi has gotten his teammate ahead of us. But this is gonna get very interesting very quickly because he's right in front of us. That dark purple car. That is him. The blue purplish car. So this is gonna turn very quickly into a three-way fight, actually four-way fight for P3. This is gonna get exciting. And we have Winkler in between now. He has some things, some image to repair after he crashed into me in qualifying. Oh, got a wiggle there. Another wiggle. And then had a pedal failure. Because the shifter didn't pull. Oh no! Had to lift, that's not good. It's a momentum loss. And that KTM is right in my fucking gearbox. He's not letting loose of this. Did not move on the braking at least. You're just not fucking letting loose. These guys are so fucking fast. They've pulled every little bit that they had for this final stint out of their cars. Hello car, would you kindly not try to kill me? So Winkler's in a very awkward spot here. I think he's trying to get by Wade because he's slightly faster than him. Although I would advise him to just drop behind us and then sort himself through this battle. Honestly, he's P21, he shouldn't be... He should just drop behind all of us. That's right. So, a bit of a braver behind. Ooh. Attack of the crossbow. This is getting tighter and tighter here. Pretty intense stuff. Oh, and he's really close. He's really optimizing his final corner here to start getting a run on me.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Not really making ground up on Wade. And constant attacks of the crossbow don't help. What doesn't help either is the car isn't quite slowing down for the corner. Oh, come on, shitbox. Come on. It's just... It's not like to slip. Fuel is sufficient. 13 minutes right now to go. And the awkward thing is that I have to attack and wait with this train of cars behind me. Which is not like easy at all. Just get out of the way at this point, mate.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
It's starting to get dark. The race started 1700. And sunset is pretty early here. Oh. Well, the KTM I think got pit maneuvered there. Must have been hit by the Porsche. Now that's, I think, not a turn of events that I would like, most likely. Could you kindly go down gears? He's getting out of the way now. I have the power to get by him. Crossbow's lost a bad time. I was just for 1 second not looking in the rearview mirror and suddenly the crossbow's dead. I definitely would have preferred the crossbow behind me. Due to the fact that that driver was roughly going my pace. Well, this Cayman driver definitely is a lot faster than me. Under usual conditions, so... Although he lost a lot of time through this corner and entering the long straight, which would suggest that he's struggling with this stuff. "11 minutes remaining on the clock." Let's actually switch the car onto high beam. It's getting dark. It's a bit overkill, but hey, any bit of visibility I will take at this point. Night and rain is like really treacherous driving. Because even then in ACC starts getting actually dark. Comparatively, ACC isn't particularly dark in the night. But with heavy cloud cover and rain, you sure as hell to be covered in darkness. Well, the KTM is dropping further back. KTM is I think out of it. You need to look at that, that's in the replay afterwards. Oh, what are you doing? Sending invitations here to me? Okay, the Porsche can take that corner if he isn't stupid. That's what he did this time around. Which is dangerous because if he can take speed for that corner, that means he can attack me into turn 1. Objects in the mirror may appear further away than they actually are. This Porsche behind me. How close do you like it? Yes.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Just because you can brake better than me doesn't mean I'm gonna just roll over and let you by. Wade completely missed his braking there. That is absolutely ideal for me. However, the Porsche also got by him. Oh, this is not good. Because suddenly the fight for P3 has turned into a two-way fight of me versus Porsche. And I don't know if I can hold this Porsche up for the next 7 minutes or so. That's gonna be a tight fight. Okay, I can walk on the brake pedal here. I just need to trust myself. Man, it's really getting dark. When it gets dark in VR, it's quite intense. Come on. But we weren't actually able to close in on Lichten in the other Alpine. It was just way too fell to us. We have, however, in this lap kept the Porsche halfway under control in this lap. It is really misleading, this corner. Oh fuck. That's 3/10 that I would like to have. But yeah, the turn one is really misleading. You feel like, oh, you're braking way too early, and then you notice, oh, holy shit, I cannot stop for the last 2 meters. The race just turned into mush for them. And this guy's gonna throw everything at me once the final lap is upon us. Bunch of traffic ahead of us, which isn't helping. Walk on the throttle, we need the speed. So they counter-attack us into turn one. Oh, we still have about... God knows how many laps remaining. 3, I think. Thank you very much.
Clear on the left.
So, I wouldn't say well done yet. There's a lot of battling still remaining here. Conditions continue to be very treacherous to drive in. I just need to be a half a second about it in the front so he just cannot dive bomb me. It's really not good for me that there's so much traffic ahead. Oh, those two are battling it technically as well. So he might not yield here for me.
Car on the left.
Except when I go alongside him. He yields.
Car on the left.
He's way too close this time around. I don't like this. Oh, fuck. Yep, that was super late braking for me. Yeah, he's throwing everything at it. Trying to go for every tiny gap I give him. I'm not gonna give him a fucking gap here. Okay, he has to lift for that kink. I can take it flat like a GT3. And then slide. Jesus, tough. Okay.
Final lap. Give it a final.
As I predicted, it would be 3 laps, and it is 3 laps. And now, it's one other bit. I need to dispose of this guy in front. Although he could help me here a bit. Some free slipstream. Come on, yield. Oh, that's the fucking worst way to go, mate. You have 2 cars battling for position behind you. It's the last lap. Just pull over and let us go. Although it is awkward for you because you have to also battle someone. Oh fuck, look up. I did get slowed down.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
You went for a non-existent gap, mate, there.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
But he was fair enough, he returned the position. Mate, you ramped me off. You went for a gap that wasn't there. I think that's fair.
Leader has finished the race.
I did not move once you started trying to go for it. I'm sorry, but like, we have to get by you again. Because I have a fucking battle here going on, and you might know that it's got very hot.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Ugh, fuck off, dude. Just stay off the road at that point. What is this fucking GT4, this Audi driver doing? Like, just get off the road at that point. You know these two have been fucking throwing punches at each other.
Excellent job.
Oh,
On the podium.
we're finished.
Safely.
We're fucking finished already. And we somehow clutched the podium. Just about. Luckily Wade wasn't able to like profiteer of that kerfuffle that we had there. Could I just get around you guys? But yeah, we have to like check the replay out for this one. I think I didn't do anything wrong. I held the inside there out of the corner, and he just decided that trying to drive through me was the course of action. Which, you know, it nearly worked. Right. Replay will be anyway saved. Where's my keyboard? Oh, fuck off. This stupid bug that requires you to open this again. Okay, where does the KTM get eliminated here? Okay, this is after we've already passed weight. So there's the KTM. Still behind me, still behind me. Okay, he's dropped massively behind, so it must have happened here. And yeah, this is a funny livery. This guy right to the race. Okay, he gets hit slightly, but he's fine here. Oh, he gets eliminated by Winkler. Oh, you fucking kid. Fucking backmarkers, man. Come on. Just yield. You see on your relative, there is a fucking freeway fight. The frame rate has dropped because I paused it, but like... There's a freeway fight here. Slam the brakes. Let them all go. You're P21. You're not in any race here whatsoever. Just get out of the way at that point. The first one has gotten by you, right? Like... This is fine here. This is fine. This is still fine here. But at this point, you look at the relative, see there's two other guys coming, and you just yield at this point. You just get the fuck out of there. Because this is just super awkward to tell the other guy that you wrecked his race. Right? This guy was fighting here for the for final podium position, like all the others, and you ruined his race. Congratulations. Pretty zero regard. GG, man. Didn't seem like you had particularly a great race, considering I think I saw you do your... Was it you who I saw do his final stop very early? I mean, oh yeah, and you also collided with this guy and spun him out, which was kinda neat for me. Although I do not endorse it for obvious reasons. You murdered him. Yeah, we had a coming together here on the final lap, which is very spicy. He was trying everything to get by me. Did he touch me there?
Green light. Go, go, go.
Okay. Yeah, we need to load up the replay then again. So where is... Really dry? Yeah, the server restarted and it's suddenly dry, and we've been dealing with just only rain so far. Good. GG, all good race. Dixon, good race. Banks. So look at it, I collided with that nothing. Well then. I mean, I can load that up. I was there, so it's like, it's not too hard to find for me. Let's just grab that replay. Play. But yeah, that was a clutching of a podium more than anything. It was absolutely treacherous. Like, the conditions were getting better, the lap times were sort of getting better for everybody else, but not for me. I could not improve, really. The car was absolutely not liking this, and it was an absolute chore to drive. You could see something like that. So when... Was it perhaps the next stint? Oh, there it is. There you are. So I found it. Yeah. Yeah, that's awkward. Sorry, but I think that's on you, mate. Yeah, you went back on the throttle there and just drove into him. Like, sure, he's trying to... Also, just frame rate dropped as soon as I passed, but like... Yeah, sure, he's like taking a relatively tight line there, but like... If you didn't accelerate, it would have been fine. But this way, both of you facing the wrong way, and I just about thread by you two. Yeah, and he came out of a drive-through there, so that's... So he wasn't particularly... He was leading a lot of this race and he came out of the drive-through there. So that was something, right? Final lap here, we're trying to deal with the traffic here, which is just an absolute mess here. Yeah, it happens. Shit like that happens. I mean, I mean, I have a bit of a neutral position, obviously. It helped me after all, but like, it's that neutral. It remains to some extent still impartial. Yeah, I'm sorry. You're trying to go into a gap that just wasn't there. There was not a car. There was maybe just about a car width there. Maybe. At this point. But like, you're trying to force this shit. It is just not gonna happen there. Yeah, I think the issue is like I stop turning there and slam on the brakes. It's like I keep a tight line, but I don't drive. I started slightly changing my line, and then I stopped very abruptly to change my line. Once I got the car straightened out, I stopped changing my line, and it just immediately... I caught him completely off guard there. I think in all honesty that is more of a racing incident. Because at this point he's like, yeah, he's gonna move probably further. And it's like, no, I'm not moving any further, bitch. He just started braking and he was like, oh fuck. Because he can brake later, he's just caught out completely off guard. Here by this. I don't know why he flashes me afterwards then. Because he clearly then waited for me. He could have gone. Because he slowed down here in the middle of the line. Although him accelerating into the path of the Audi was not a great one, because that changed also the outcome of that battle. Yeah. Yeah, I did not want to give him the room, did not want to give him the inside there, and held the inside there. It's just... he didn't expect it. I had absolutely no chance as soon as I started braking to stop that. Especially because I think he has to lift through this kink, compared to me. No, he's actually staying flat like me. But yeah, I held my line once I started braking, and it's just... that just didn't quite work for us. He flashes me, yeah. We go for the final few corners here. And this shit gets even weirder at that point. So I'm just like, yeah, could I just get by? I know we took your position away here because of our collision, but like... he just overcooks it completely. Goes into the grass, drives nearly into me when rejoining, and then races the other guy through the corner here. Like, just... yeah, that doesn't quite work. just try to, like, get out of the way at that point. Right. Okay, well, that's... I mean, I could find out what happened with his drive-through. Probably pit speeding into the pit lane, so let's just check that. Yep. No limiter engaged. Now the limiter is engaged. Ah, that's unlucky. Limiter bugged out, and that gave him a drive-through that he served on the next... on the following lap. He came in to serve the drive-through. And that's when he served the drive-through, came out of the drive-through, and there you are. Right there, over there, driving. And I'm trying to get by you, and it's just that accident happens. We've seen it, we don't need to bully you any further. We don't need any further bullying at that point. Alright, anything else that I forgot? Yeah, it was definitely treacherous in these conditions. Car wanted to step out occasionally. This track is especially already bad enough, but like... these conditions didn't make it any better to drive. Let's get off this replay because the frame rate is shit. Alright. Yeah, I mean, you still have a good race, as far as I know. I don't know where you finished. Could check that. Yeah, definitely a very tough race. I hope we don't have another rain race this season. I mean, if with this little rain configured, we get rain, I pray to God we get less rain for the next few races, because Jesus Christ, that wasn't fun. There was a 1% chance for a full wet race, and we fucking got it. Yeah, that is not fun. And you get that right. Okay then. We got a ping from PLR. Maybe they resolved the issue that they had yesterday finally. Oh no, they're pinging us, I think, for... Just in the AC Championship for Thursday. No, we're not in... I'm not gonna vote on that, I'm just ignoring it. I care about my GT4 in this series, and the only thing I care about is you guys finally fixing the results from yesterday, and you still haven't announced anything, and I said... I can understand that you guys need to convene about each other, but like, it's very simple, you just, you know, sort out that everybody gets the penalty or everybody gets the time removed from the penalty. Because they set up a pit window that nobody could actually serve the pit stop in. Except a few that were lucky and got it. They set a 2-minute pit window at Suzuka. And it fucked me, the race leader, and the other guy fighting with me completely over. Because some guy who was like running way back in the field won due to that. It's just, yeah, that's not fun. Let's just area about that. That shouldn't happen. It happened. It's fine. They just need to sort the results out finally. And they were not saying anything about actually doing that. Which is not good mark about PLR, I have to say. They were like, oh well, we have to convene about that between the admins, what the hell we do. And it's like, bruh, now 24 hours over. I don't care if you take a week for fixing it, you just need to tell me what you do. And decide to do it. And decide what you want to do, actually. Oh, the bot didn't post my stream. Well, actually it did. It's just, right, okay then. And the cough is still here, but... yeah, what was it? Out of 1,000 race sessions, there were 7 full wet. 7. Out of 1,000. And this is what we got. Great, that's just fucking great. Mixed condition would be 102 and full dry 891. God, our luck here tonight. That's fucking brilliant. Right. As I said, I'm not doing anything tomorrow. I'm stuck at a family gathering, so if anything happens, I'm gonna run it on Sunday, but most likely it's gonna be back to Tuesday when I'm gonna run next. I did see a spicy Team Enduro, I think. What's for PLR if I know it correctly, but I just need, well, teammates and stuff. Yeah, team warm-up event, but there's only 8 people signed up. A little bit sad. There's some people who don't have a teammate. Maybe they want one. When does it run? 8 PM, so that's good. 20-minute practice, 20-minute qualifying, 90-minute race. Yeah, that sounds decent. I think I will do that on Sunday. Right. Okay, then. I will see myself out, get some rest, and maybe the call finally goes away. At least for now. I know it will be back in a day or two. It will always be back. It's fucking annoying. But that's what it is. That's what I have to right now put up with. Right then. Good night. Bye bye.